Why hello there, my name's Ark and I'm Penguin, and normally I talk about video games, but today we're going to be talking about a word, and that word is underwhelming. Now if I could please just pull up the definition of the word underwhelming. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Super Mario 3D World is, wait for it, a Mario game.
My whole life is a lie.
Ah yes, the Wii U, Nintendo's worst-selling home console. It's a shame, really. So many people missed out on so many good games, and one of those games was Pikmin 3. 3D World was pretty good too, I guess. Believe it or not, I actually grew up playing this game. And while I do love this game, looking back on it, it's way more generic than I remember. But maybe I'm misremembering things, so let's refresh my mind by playing through it again.
Super Mario 3D World!
Before you can do anything, you have to choose one of 4 characters to be. Mario, Luigi, Peach, or Toad, with Rosalina being unlocked after you beat the main game. The game opens up with Mario and friends going on a little stroll. They then find a broken pipe, but it's no ordinary pipe. It's a clear pipe. They pull a Felix and fix it, and then all of a sudden Bowser emerges from the pipe and ka-chow, kidnapping. Mario and friends follow Bowser down this pipe and end up in the first of 8 worlds in the main game. Bowser kidnapped 8 fairy-like creatures called pixies, and by beating the last level of each world, you save 1.
This game, compared to other Mario games, didn't really bring much new to the table, but easily one of the biggest additions to this game is 4-player multiplayer. Now normally I would ask some friends to come over to try it out with me, but unfortunately I lost all my friends in the big wreck, but I do have an alcoholic uncle and a penguin from God knows where to try it out with me. Now as you can see, I have a signal sender right here. If I press this button, that'll launch a nuke. Wrong button. Dang it. Well, I probably just blew up some small Amish village. Well, now I'm going to press this button to send my coordinates to my uncle and penguin. Uncle! Oh God, no! 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 Hello, nephew. Oh, hey, Pengu, glad you could make it. Yeah, this is more than likely completely pointless. I could be doing so many other things that are actually worth my time. I could be having a beer, watching a movie, having a beer, spending time with friends, having a beer. Did I mention I could be having a beer right now? Come on, guys, don't be down. We're gonna have tons of fun. We're playing Super Mario 3D World. Hey, I've seen that game before. Hey, where did you see this? I thought you hated video games. No, I didn't see it at a game store or anything. No, I saw some kid holding it at the deli section at Publix. Alright, well, at least you guys have some experience with it. Let's play. Alright, so we gotta start off by choosing our characters. Hey, they put Luigi in this game! No, I'm talking about my old friend Luigi. You talking about your cellmate Luigi? Yeah, you remember him, right? Uncle, that's not... Okay. Thank you, you know it's just a video game, right? Yeah, I'll just be Mario.
Obviously, the most important part of a Mario game, arguably, is the gameplay. And the first thing in terms of gameplay to talk about is the characters. Each of the characters have their own strengths and weaknesses. Mario is the most balanced of the bunch, Luigi can jump super high but has slippery feet, Peach can float but runs slower, Toad can run super fast but can't jump very high, and Rosalina is the slowest but has a spin attack that can hurt enemies and propel her up. However, they all have the same moveset. You know, you got your long jump, your crouch jump, your ground pound, your wall jump, you know, the essentials. But they also have some new ones, like the somersault. There is no best character in this game. You'll have to try them all out and see which one matches your gameplay style the best. The second thing to take a look at in the gameplay department is the utilization of the hardware it was on. You use the gamepad to touch certain platforms to move them so you can traverse levels. You can also do this. Yeah, that's it. I guess you blow into the microphone to move fan-powered platforms, but you could do that with any controller with a microphone built in. And you don't even need to blow into the mic. I just screamed into it every time and it worked just fine. In my opinion, this was one of the lamest uses of the gamepad. Something else that's a pretty important aspect of a Mario game is the difficulty. This is the easiest Mario game on a home console by far. This game basically bathes you in power-ups, and if you die enough time, you get a power-up that makes you invincible. The only time the game is difficult is whenever you're playing with other people, and since my only friends are... I don't really get to experience the difficult version of this game, which honestly takes away from the experience. However, this weakness in some ways is also a strength, but only in certain situations. If you have a younger sibling that you want to introduce into the Mario series, 3D World is the perfect game to start them out. But I just can't ignore how boring this game can get because of how easy it is. Some of the bosses are pretty hard, like Histocrat, Multi-Boss Blob, and of course Midlife Crisis Bowser, but every other boss you can beat in about 10 seconds, sometimes 5. And the final thing that I want to bring up in terms of gameplay is the level design. I love it! The level design is easily the best part about this game. Most of the levels all have their own feeling, theme, and gameplay style. One of my personal favorites has got to be the Super Mario Kart themed level in World 3. It's incredibly fast-paced and requires pretty precise inputs to beat. And of course it also has a Mario Kart theme, which definitely makes it stand out from the other levels. And while all the levels do feel like generic Mario levels, I just can't ignore how fun all of them are.
Wow, this game looks awful. What do you mean? It looks fantastic. Okay, guys, just because a game doesn't look realistic doesn't mean it looks bad. Yeah, keep telling yourself that. Come on, guys, give it a chance. Pengu, you're insane, you know that? Okay, Uncle Benny, think of it as new beer you're interested in trying. I'm sorry, Dallas. I just prefer my beer not to be plastic. What? Okay, Pengu, think of it as a new animal you're gonna sacrifice. Come on, please. Okay, if we do, will we get anything in return? A fun experience? Alright, what if after we beat it, we sacrifice the game? Alright, good enough for me. It still looks bad. No, it doesn't!
This is the most Mario-looking Mario game I've ever seen. It doesn't look bad at all. In fact, this is one of the best-looking Mario games graphically. But it looks just so... exactly how you would expect it to look. And for the first 3D Mario game in HD, I wanted something a little bit more unique. However, musically, this game rocks. It has so many toe tappers like the main theme, Captain Toad's theme, and my personal favorite, Bowser's World theme. I can assure you, if you like jazz, then this game is for you. Now, something that means a lot to me in games is the post-game and side content. And let me tell you, 3D World is overflowing with things to do. Every once in a while, these slot machines will pop up. Depending on how many slots you match up, it will give you a certain amount of 1-ups. There are also these toad houses that give you a crap ton of power-ups if you hit the box right, but they aren't entertaining in the slightest. But the best side thing, by far, are the Captain Toad levels. In these levels, you play as, guess who, Captain Toad, and you have to traverse little box levels to collect every star. However, in these levels, you can't jump, which allows for some very creative level design. These levels were highly praised by critics and fans alike, and that pushed Nintendo to make a spin-off in Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. In terms of post-game, after you beat Midlife Crisis Bowser, a rocket is unlocked, which takes you to the first of 3 bonus worlds. And after you beat the second level of the first bonus world, Rosalina is unlocked as a playable character. And of course, the green stars and stamps in each level will definitely keep you coming back. In each level, there are 3 green stars and 1 stamp, some of which are actually quite hard to get. Now, all this stuff you would think would make this game more replayable, but it doesn't. This game is fantastic as a game, but as an experience that you'll want to continually come back to, it's okay. Games like Super Mario World and 64 have their own unique feel to them. 3D World doesn't. And I do absolutely think that every Mario fan should play it, but not every platformer fan. In conclusion, Super Mario 3D World is a great game, and you should absolutely buy the Switch port, especially with the DLC in mind. But keep in mind that it is very generic, and it won't stick with you as much as the other Mario games.
Wow, I didn't expect us to actually beat the main story. Oh boy, this is gonna be a joy to watch. Alright, well, Pengu's the professional sacrificer, so what do we do? I did not expect that. How'd it taste? Yeah, that sounds about right.